Hey guys, Frisbee2 here, and today a new Little Nightmares 3 thing is released, so obviously we're going to react to it. It's a producer interview. Hopefully they say some stuff about a release date. I'd absolutely love that. But with that out of the way, let's just get into it. Alright, let's go. Oh, the music is so good. Okay.
The producer of Little Nightmares 3. We have been delighted by the reception of the announcement of Little Nightmares 3. And we thought we would express our thanks by answering some of the questions of the community and giving you more information about the game.
Come on, release date. Okay. No stopping. Okay. How does Little Nightmares 3 fit into the overall Little Nightmares universe?
Little Nightmares 3 is a brand new adventure in the world of Little Nightmares. Because of that, you will not need to play the previous game in order to enjoy Little Nightmares 3.
Alright, so that can either be a good thing or a bad thing. Unless... Okay, I'll let her get to the end of the question. Hold on.
If you did, you will be able to find some nods and some secrets that will link all the stories together.
Alright, so... Yes, I was going to say that there might not be lore in it, but I just said there will be some nods to the older games. Sorry. As I said, there will be some nods to the older games, and that's good because it'll sell more if you don't need to know the other stories. But if you do want to know the other stories, it'll probably lead to people buying the first and second game, maybe even the mobile game too.
The previous games, Little Nightmares 3 takes place in the Nowhere, which is the nightmares place of Little Nightmares.
Alright.
When you have been able to escape from the moon in Little Nightmares 1 and to go through the Pale City in Little Nightmares 2, you will...
So, Little Nightmares 2, Little Nightmares universe is set in the Nowhere, which is like a kind of nightmarish name.
Be able to go through the spiral this time in
the spiral, so that's what it's called. So that's good because a spiral usually means like if you imagine it, like a twisty kind of thing, but it can also mean loads of things. Kind of like I like to kind of explain like events happening. So there might be even more levels, because the levels will be completely different. So you won't just be in the Pale City like you are in Little Nightmares 2. You won't be in the same place all the time.
The spiral is a cluster of disturbing places.
A cluster.
Like, for example, the necropolis that you might have seen in the walkthrough video.
Yeah.
Each of the chapter, we have their own locations, their own enemies.
Ooh! Yes! Okay, so this is not a surprise, but there's enemies and different bosses so they won't keep reusing them, like kind of Little Nightmares 1 did with the leech.
As for the relationship...
Which is not like, it's not a bad thing. The leech was, like, I get why they reused it.
Between the characters and the different games and the timeline, we will let you make theories about that once the game has released.
Can you tell us more about the necropolis?
The necropolis is the first part of the spiral that you will be able to explore in this map.
Chapter 1. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. Alright, so the necropolis is the first part of Little Nightmares 3, which kind of doesn't connect up, but it's fine. I kind of expected that.
It is a place that has been raised from the desert sand and powered by gusting winds. It has been described as a city of eternal energy and certain death. It used to be inhabited by the dwellers, but now the ancient metropolis is more of a ghost town.
Oh.
All that is left is sand, ruins, some disturbing statues, and forever turning windmills.
Alright.
Exploring the necropolis, the players will be able to find moments of life frozen in time, vestige of the past, and maybe discover what happens to this place and... But...
That's cool! So there'll kind of be some, like nods on what happened here, and they'll have to find out what happened. Like, obviously we know why the city's gone like a ghost town. It's because of the monster baby.
Not everything is dead in the necropolis, apart from some some defensive beetles.
They're gonna be really annoying.
Of the monster baby. Monster Baby is one of the new residents of Little Nightmares 3. Her size, clumsiness, and curiosity would be a great danger for the players, and you will have to escape from her grasp and her gaze. She might also have something to do with what happened to the necropolis and to the inhabitants.
Exactly. How will the co-op work in Little Nightmares 3? I'm hoping for either a release date or some new monsters. Please.
You will be able to experience Little Nightmares in online co-op. You
Cool.
can play either low or alone with your friend. You will be able to invite people from your friend list, meaning that you can choose with who you want to play. Even if they're not on the same generation of console as you, so you can play PlayStation 5 with PlayStation 4, Xbox Series with Xbox One.
That's
In
cool.
order to allow more people to play together, we are integrated a Friends Pass feature, allowing you to play with a friend even if they don't own the game.
Oh, that's
people
really
feel
cool.
immersed in the world of Little Nightmares, we have decided not to integrate any voices, but
Yeah.
you'll be able to use your favorite one to discuss with your friend.
Yeah, that's
you
fine,
will also
yeah.
have access to a call button to call your friends' characters in a
Yeah.
typical Little Nightmares fashion. That being said, if you are more of a solo player, don't worry, you will also be able to experience the full game in single player. You will be able to play either low or alone and do the full adventure with them. You will also have access to multiple save slots that will let you have several playthroughs ongoing at the same times with different characters, both in single player and multiplayer.
Alright, that's cool. I'm glad they didn't put voice chat in it, because in my opinion that would have ruined the game. It's not a very Little Nightmares thing. I'm glad they didn't do that. So yeah, that makes me happy. And about the single player and multiplayer, I will be playing single player. I'm alone. What is new in Little Nightmares 3? Please, come on.
Obviously, as we just mentioned it, the co-op is a new feature that will allow you to face your childhood fears together. But that's not all. Little Nightmares 3 is not shy of novelty. You will be able to discover the Spiral, which is a brand new place in the world of the nowhere. Little Nightmares 3 also has a whole new cast of residents and smaller enemies. You will also be able to meet 2 new characters, Lo and Alone. Lo is here since a long time now, but he has never lost hope in finding a mythical place that will allow him to go back home. Alone is Lo's best friend. She is an incredible tinkerer. She's very curious and she's always trying to find secrets about the Spiral.
So, Lo wants to get home. We don't know where that is yet. I'm guessing he'll be the mono of this game, and then Alone just wants to do it for a bit of fun, for a laugh.
Each of them will have
Cool.
their own set of iconic items. So Lo has the bow and arrow, and
I wonder how the bow and arrow will work. I wonder if he'll be, so when he does it, I wonder if he'll actually have to aim and it'll be a real pain, or it'll just lock onto enemies. I'm hoping the second one.
has the wrench. They will be able to use them in order to solve puzzles, to find their way through the world, but also to defend themselves against small enemies. In addition to that, your journey through the Spiral will make you stumble upon objects that will allow you to continue your journey. You may have noticed, for example, the umbrella that you can see in the trailer.
Will Little Nightmares 3 be scary?
Little Nightmares franchise has a very particular and unique type of horror that
Yeah.
we call charming horror. It is more a psychological and disturbing type of horror, but it always has a spark of light or hope that is coming from the children as they remain kids in a world that is not fit for them.
Yeah, so Little Nightmares 3, Little Nightmares, the whole franchise is not horror. It's not terrifying horror like you see most days. Like now, there is really scary games, really horrifying games that are going on now. Like I guess Resident Evil or Dark Deception. That's a really scary one. Like horror games like that. You can. They are horror games, but Little Nightmares is a different type of horror. It's more of a fun horror, because it's not, you're always getting scared. It's like you're not on the edge of your seat. It's just at the anticipation that's in the world, like the uneasy feeling. It's not much. It's more of a thriller, in my opinion, but it's good nevertheless.
Little Nightmares will keep that same type of horror and make you see a disturbed world through a child perspective. The Necropolis, for example, is the first chapter of the game. It has warmer tone and color, but still has a dark narrative behind it. Each chapter of the game has different mood and settings.
Oh, yes! Okay, so it has different moods and different settings, which means different weather, different colour, sky, different kind of build, different everything, which I'm really happy about.
Spotted in our trailer.
Bonus question, is there a hold hands button? They better be.
Lo and Alone are 2 best friends, and in a world as scary as the nowhere, who wouldn't want to be able to hold hands to
yes!
and courage to face that world?
I bet you there'll be an achievement for doing it I don't know, 80 times, which I will be doing. Bonus question, is this game going to make us cry? No.
Well, only you guys will be able to tell us once you finish the game, but for that, you will have to wait a little bit more. That's all we can tell you for now. Little Nightmares 3 will be playable in single player and multiplayer on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Switch and PC. Thanks again for your passion and excitement about the game. We can't wait to tell you more.
Release date maybe, please? I love that. I would like release date. I don't expect release date. Alright, fair enough. No release date, fair enough. Alright guys, so that was a really good interview. It gave us a little bit. It gave us not too much, but also it did not give us enough. I think that interview was really good. The points were kind of like obvious. But I'm happy that we got some new Little Nightmares content, and yeah, it's good that we are still getting stuff from Little Nightmares, even though they're working so hard to finish the game in time for 2024, which I'm sure is going to be a really hard thing. And if I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they did delay the game. But that's all. Yeah, there's nothing really else I can go over. Yeah. I'm hoping in the next thing they do, like an interview with Darren Brown thing they did, I'm hoping they'll do something like that again. But I'm also hoping they'll release the gameplay trailer soon. Before 2024. Yeah, before January. I'm hoping they'll give us a release date. Even if it's not like a numbered release date in month, like 11th of March. Maybe, hopefully, they'll say like a rough release date, so like early 2024, late 2024, or like in the middle, the third quarter, something like that. But yeah. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like my content, remember to like and subscribe. If you do like it, that is. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.